Assalamu alaikum. How are you all today? Hope you're doing well. Alhamdulillah, I'm doing well too. So today I'm at Mahabalipuram and I'm here at the Madras Crocodile Park and I'm going to show you and explore it with my parents. I'm really excited. It's situated in Mahabalipuram, as I told you, and it is 36 kilometers away from Chennai city center, and since we have traveled so far, I decided why not explore this reptile house. So let's go on forward. And as you can see, we went to the zoo the last day and the Aragnarana Zoological Park in Vandalore, and it also had this sign that adopt an animal, which means for a certain period of time you'll be feeding it, you'll be providing for all its treatment and all its care. You can adopt anything from lizards to crocodiles to alligators to anything you want, but it has to stay in this park. But you have to pay the money behind it and you'll have to care for it. So that's the main point. And this is the map, so you can find your way around the whole area, which is ginormous. From gharials to alligators to lizards and even venomous snakes. What not can you see here? I mean, out of all reptiles, I think I found the most interesting the crocodiles, but you can see everything around in here. There are many of these facts all around in here, and here's a wheelchair to help disabled people travel around it as well. Now, here is my experience of seeing a crocodile almost underwater. Now, Chennai has a very hot and humid weather, and maybe that's the cause that they're half sinking and half up on the ground, just like a periscope of a submarine exploring. And this one is lazily basking in the sun, just enjoying itself. And I have to say, it was like experiencing them from up close. Though we were a safe distance away, the walls were very short and there were really good warnings all around the park about how the crocodiles could jump, and hence we were not to sit on the railings. Now, I thought this was a real thing too, but I realized that this was just a fun way to pass your time. It's a sculpture, and on the corner there's a small placard saying how many animals can you find, and a list of animals. Now, I found a quite lot of them, but not all. You can see all of these statuettes all around the park. Like, for example, this snake coiling around the pillar in a spiral manner. And there are so many trees all around the place. Now, that's a no-entry area. We were not allowed to enter it. This is an alligator, a close cousin of the crocodile. Now, I was really excited to see the alligator. Now, see, keep your hands out since they can jump. There were so many warnings all around the park. See, this one is just half sinking in the water, probably because it needs some of the water's coolness to cool itself off in Chennai's hot and humid weather. In Bangladesh currently, it is really cold, but in Chennai it's 28 to 30 degrees, which is actually pretty hot. Even though it's the winter time now, it's the coldest it can get. There are so many crocodiles all around this crocodile area. And here you can learn all about the crocodile's behavior, what they eat and all that. Like, for example, I learned that this is a tomistoma. I didn't even know this thing existed. I learned all of this, including what species they are, what they eat, where they live, everything from these placards. And that's actually really fun to know, because this crocodile was just lazily basking in the sun with its mouth wide open. And for a second, I thought, what was it doing in such a silly position? Now, this placard says all about crocodile behavior. And these, well, you can see a few crocodiles really up close, right here. And as I told you, the boundary between you and the crocodiles will be so low, it's actually like you just put your hand forward and you can touch their skin. I was actually scared that I might drop my cell phone while filming, because then it may just hit a crocodile on its skin or on its body, and then it might turn ferocious and try to attack us. So I was keeping a safe distance from the walls. But still, I had to zoom in on a bit and come closer to get some of these beautiful captures of some crocodiles. Or they're basking in the sun, or they're just lazily cooling off their cells in the water. And their snouts are out like a periscope. Now, this is the saltwater crocodile, which is also known as the king of all crocodiles, because they can go really big in size. And yeah, you can see the proof right here. Like, look at these big, fat saltwater crocodiles. They are in oceans and seas and all saltwater areas. Now, Arun and Shilpa, two of them together, adopted this crocodile right here, and they will be paying for all their food, treatment, and other necessities. But as you can see, the crocodile stays at the park. Now, here's a warning I was telling you about. Crocodiles can jump. Now, this is the green iguana. Though these creatures seem pretty disgusting to me, since I hate lizards and they carry a lot of bacteria with them, but still, I had to film this. And yeah, I think it was pretty enjoyable watching this big thing walk up to its food so greedily and eat so hungrily, like it hadn't eaten for days. I mean, though I hate lizards, this thing was pretty interesting to watch. It's just like a dinosaur, and I'm pretty interested in dinosaurs. Now, look at the skin print of this animal. I mean, it's so beautiful. It's like you could just print it onto a dress and wear it. Like, I forgot the name of what this is, and I don't know what this creature is, but it is truly beautiful and marvelous to look at, I must say. I never saw this creature in my entire life, and the black and white patterns on its back just impressed me. Wow. So many foreigners and so many natives of Tamil Nadu come to visit this park. Now, this is a small memorial of Jaws, the largest captive crocodile in India, who passed away not a long time ago. This is the dwarf caiman. Now, these things are not so ferocious towards humans. I mean, if they feel threatened by you, surely they can attack you. But they mostly live on a diet of shrimp and fish. These are known as dwarf caimans because caimans are a type of crocodile, and these are the dwarf versions of them, meaning that they're small. So much greenery all around the park, and I must say, just a suitable habitat for each reptile according to their own needs. Now, so many crocodiles all at once, and so many reptiles you can see. This is a really big area, and if you walk around, you explore the area, you'll actually feel really good and probably have something educational come out of this trip as well, and not to mention entertaining. This is the Aldabra giant tortoise, and I have to say they're really, really big. Lives up to their name, really, giant. I mean, they may not seem so big on camera, though they are seeming, but up front, they are so much huger, so much times larger. Yeah, giant really lives up to their name. Oh, wow. I have to say, these storks have a lot of bravery in them. They are just standing next to the crocodiles like it's nothing for them. Well, a big round of applause for their bravery, I have to say. Because crocodiles are carnivorous, and if the crocodiles want, they can just gobble up the birds. Now, this is Gharial, not crocodile, but it has a funny shaped mouth. Saltwater crocodile, once again, the king of all crocodiles, which can attack almost anything. This one, again, was basking in the sun with its mouth wide open. I wonder why. They are always basking in the sun. Yes, they love it. But why with their mouths wide open? I always wondered that. Like almost every one of the crocodiles which were resting, they were with their mouths open. Well, who knows? Maybe it's just their way of resting comfortably. Danger. Keep hands out. You see, the barricade is so small. Now, this is the Komodo dragon, one of the biggest lizard-type reptiles in the entire world. And yes, these can bite So, yes, please keep your distance and mind them. They're really, really big for lizards, at least. Now, this crocodile park was a really great experience, and if you ever visit Chennai then and Mahabalipuram, you must come this. I must recommend. Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.